Yes. Let's see here. Where did I put my ear? Oh, they're right here. Couldn't find my earbuds here. All right, I think we might be live. Okay, I think we're live. If I'm live, you can hear me. Feel free to um comment below. Of course, I always do that. Subscribers, and I change to so anybody can comment. You're frozen. Yeah, it's something not working right. I did a test run before I went live earlier. Okay, I think we're back. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, yeah, I just want to do a live stream. I haven't done this in a long time, and I was out of the country actually for a week and didn't get a video edited for today, so I thought I might disconnect it. Come on, give me a break. Um, can't do this. My wife don't like when I whistle when I'm talking on the phone. Okay. Hello, young man. Uh, got Ivan in here, huh? All right, let me take my chat box out and put it on my big screen over here so I can see it better. Okay, here we go. Who we got here? Rick Hillary, Ungabo. Hey, Ungabo, I'm back. I hope I'll stay back. I hope it's gonna keep working because it was kicking me off there a couple times. How does the audio sound, by the way? I got a little clip-on mic that I got from my cell phone. Figure I'd try it. Nice whacking wheel. Yeah, thank you. Somehow my head always ends up right there in the middle. It's kind of weird. Now I just got a wheel around my head. Like I got these, you know, some kind of weird hair going on or something. A bit late. Yeah. You do regular shit deliveries? I don't do really hardly any deliveries anymore. Um, I haven't done anything really much, anything shit related. Um, well, I've done a little bit. We took a load to North Carolina that I helped with. I'd run a pilot car. I ran some pilot car for a friend of mine, got some video from that, but I'm slowly trying to creeping out of the shit business. So that's kind of what's going on over here. Hello from Toledo. Hi, chat from Toledo. Out like the 70s on the CB sound. Yeah, CB on the 70s. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I got to turn my volume off on my phone. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, I like to answer questions and so I do a little chat here, see what people are up to. I gotta look something up here. You know, I was thinking it'd be nice if YouTube would do like TikTok does, which I don't hardly do TikTok. I just don't like what they're doing over there. But they can do live stream, and then people can join a live stream where you get to talk to each other and have a debate or something. That would be kind of cool if I could bring people into live and chat with them, but I don't think that's possible. They get possible. So I wonder if it's cold where people are at. We got J and M. Dump that much in sunny Florida here. Recently found your content. It's great. Just started reading posting on. Awesome. So J and J jump. J and J jump, dump, and demo. That sounds interesting. Oh, my wife must have commented on it. Somebody said hi in my name. Was that you, honey? That's not right. Are you hiding from my wife? Hey, Uncle Bo. I was hiding, but she showed up. I get on the hike for so long.
That's right. He tried to go to Jamaica and hide, but it didn't work. He had to come back.
Get this
Hi,
microphone off
everyone.
of here without.
Oh, you're putting a mic on me?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that should work.
Micing me up, are you?
I hope they don't like interact with each other. They're so close together.
Hey, we got a whole bunch of people on here.
Jay from United Kingdom. Hello from United Kingdom.
Hi,
The main
Wendy.
guy.
Uncle Bo, Larry, Daniel, Greg. Golly, you guys
Like
are
that's
on here.
too big. I can't even read it. It's too big. There we go. That's better. Yeah.
Whoa, how's everyone doing?
Uncle says hi.
Linda. Hi, Linda. 70 degrees here. Okay, where are you at? I want to move there.
He's in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Yup, he's in Florida.
That would definitely be nice. 44 degrees going to 25 degrees in a couple hours. Hi,
You're
Wendy.
just wearing a shirt, huh?
Huh?
You're just wearing a shirt, huh?
I'm wearing a shirt. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt.
It looks
What
like you're
should I?
wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a sweater.
Well, mine's woolly, so would you like to feel it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, it feels good. I got kicked off a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Keep getting clicks on can't hear. Can't hear? Somebody said can't hear us. Still no audio. I'm in Michigan. No audio, huh? No audio. Are we not on?
Everyone's on.
Can you guys hear us now? Still no audio. Audio is working. Hey, thanks, Craig. Somebody say audio is working. For me, your audio is great. Can hear both perfectly. Awesome. Thank you, J&M. Hey guys, love your show. Okay, Brandon Adams says, hey guys, love your show. Been watching about 2 years. Did you know the government in Western North Carolina wouldn't let the people use the sheds to live in? Supposedly they're bringing single white trailers now. Oh wow. Yeah, I actually was watching a video last night that they were talking about that crap. And she was saying that people are literally dying from sleeping in tents because they're getting too cold because the government's not letting them live in sheds. Which
Yeah.
is crazy ridiculous.
Yeah. That was definitely the issue. I got a friend of mine that all you shit people know who he is. That's doing good with helping getting these in there. And then there's also a guy that's doing cambers, trying to get a bunch of cambers in, which that might be different. It might be allowed to live in those, but that's one of those things where the government needs to step back a little bit and say, hey, let people do their thing. I mean, people just need to survive right now.
Yeah,
So how about we have a
definitely.
little mercy and let them?
Like, I mean, it's cold there too, and they need to stay warm. How are you
Yeah.
going to do that in a little tent?
Right.
You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Audio, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yay, it's working. Scroll down. Somebody said,
Oh, that's what. Okay, you were talking.
yeah. Where was it? Somebody asked what tree that is. Are you talking about this tree? I'm actually not sure. I think it's palm tree. but it's fake. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's definitely fake.
This woman here, you heard her the crazy cat lady? This is the crazy tree lady. That's what I call her. I need to move over.
But
Um,
this is
oh,
the
you got the
only
thing.
fake one, though. All my other ones are real.
How many are in the house, in the living room?
I don't know.
Like
Haven't counted.
13?
Haven't counted them lately.
I think there was your friend's house. There were like 13 in their front mudroom.
Yeah, I don't have that many
So
in the living room.
yeah, they're crazy.
But hey, they don't cost as much as having 13 dogs or 13 cats.
Yeah. So I was looking at the fishing with Mansell. Tell me your dad's Micah. It's got to be because I know he's in the shed industry.
I see Micah Mansell.
Yeah.
That works in Chicago.
Yes, yeah. I figured when I saw Mansell, I'm like, it's got to be. So
Nice.
yeah, anybody in there wants to go check out his channel, we'll always do a shout out. And then we got I'm gonna comment a link in here for this. Hi Lydia, Bibishtua. There we go. Put that in there. This is the J&M Chunk Dombin demo. It looks like he's got some interesting videos.
Yeah,
So just trying to, do a shout out, get people some attention.
nice.
All right.
Working now. Are you two still working on the house? Uncle Bo, we're always working on the house.
That is true. Yep, that's true.
It seems like it. I mean, our personal house, we're not done yet. We still have upstairs to remodel a couple rooms, and then I don't know if we'll ever be done, but hey, I think if we would buy a brand new house, we'd probably still find something to work on.
True. Yes, true.
But as far as our living room goes, we have not updated you guys on that, but we are so close to being done. So that's exciting. Oh my goodness, thank you.
All right, where's Uncle Bo
Aw,
at in
you're
here?
welcome, Uncle
So
Bo.
Wendy Lou,
Right there.
I'm gonna put Wendy to channel moderator.
I see. You're just like totally.
Yeah, we're going for it. So
Pressing
in the past, we've had where all of a sudden there's people posting nasty stuff in the comment section in here,
Oh, good idea.
and we didn't realize what's going on. And so people, Uncle Bo, there you are. I'm gonna make Uncle Bo a moderator too. If I understand it right, that just gives you the permission to block or delete comments that are nasty and stuff, because sometimes we just can't keep up.
And yes, and Uncle
So
Bo and Wendy are always on here, so thank you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Thank you, Brown.
Aw,
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Josh and Sarah Dono from
Dano,
Olympic, Washington. Is that a Washington thing? I
Olympia.
can't get that Ben and Rose song. Slow less. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I've been singing that song for like 3 or 4 days. How many times did we listen to it today?
At least 3 times.
Yeah, it's good. I agree, and I didn't realize it was a song. I never heard it before. So let me get the link for that, and I'll put it in the chat for people to check out
Yeah, it's
because
an Amish couple that wrote a song, and I guess it just went viral or something. And oh my gosh, they have voices like,
it.
especially the woman, like she reminds me of, she has a voice like Dolly Parton kind of, and
Yeah,
it's just,
but
it's a great song.
just one correction: they
Simple.
didn't write it. It's a
Oh, they didn't write it.
Merle
Okay, sorry.
Haggard sang it, and so it's a cover. Um, but it is really good, and they have amazing voice. I found an article, somebody shared an article where they talked about the guy that did the recording for him. So there you go. I put the link in the chat there. Somebody wants to check out that song.
So they have a channel. They have the one song on there, and they have 4,000 subscribers just from having one video. That
And
tells you how good the song is.
yeah, it was 11 days ago. Yeah, they just
That's
joined. They
crazy.
joined YouTube in November 29.
And it's got 186. No, it's got 205,000 views.
Hmm. That's just YouTube. If they're on TikTok and plays like that, lady says listen to it 6 or 7 times. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, going back on, I went to Jamaica with a few friends of mine that they go to Mexico, different places for mission trips. And we went down to do some work. There's a place down there called Noah's Ark Children's Home. And so we're just doing some work, like fixing stuff. There's a lot of, roofing that needed done, sinks that were leaking, faucets that needed fixed. I think there were 6 or 8 probably little boys that they house there. The government brings them in because the parents are in jail or whatever the reason is. And so I would lay in bed there at night and sing that song or listen to it. And she's at home all, you know, sad because I was gone. We've never been apart more than one night, I think.
2 nights.
2 nights.
Yeah, 'cause
So for me to be gone away for a week, it was pretty tough.
gotta admit I cried a few times,
Yeah.
but I got over it.
But I was, with my friends and we had a lot of time. We played a lot of cards and went to the beach one day and did some what is it called? Duns? Duns, I think it's called Falls.
Duns Falls.
That's in Jamaica. Um
Yeah.
that we
And
went to.
I also wanted to say that all these people on here helped you make this happen because,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for this channel, you couldn't go out and do stuff like you do.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because you might have to have a full-time job if it wasn't for this. So thank you guys for helping
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah, it was
Micah
definitely.
says that, fishing with Mansell says Micah's his uncle.
Oh, it's his uncle. I see. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Song was great. Thank you.
Oh, I did listen to it already. I got engaged to my wife in Jamaica and
And
Dunes
Dun.
River Falls or whatever. Is it Dunes or Duns? I don't know.
I think
Which
they
one.
call it Duns. So it's Dunns.
Incredible and very cold. What's the one cold?
Not really. It was, 80 degrees down there, and it was definitely a little
Yeah.
chilly, but we did jump in the ocean, and
Maybe you were there
it felt
at a
great.
different time of the year, probably.
Well, this probably about the coldest time of the year there.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
because
Shet man, it's okay. It's okay, Josh. Cry it too.
I did not cry.
Thank you very much. That makes me feel better.
I had to warm bottled milk every. No, he was doing that for Aiden. It's Ivan, by the way.
Just realized it
Yeah,
now.
I did.
Every night he warmed his bottles.
I know Ivan cried. He slept in the bunk bed above me, and every night there's tears dropping down on me.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I know he cried. By the way, how do you like the kitchen, Ivan? I knew before you
Uh-huh.
did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We went nuts while they were gone, and me and one of my friends repainted their kitchen, put backsplash on and everything to surprise him when he gets home. It was fun.
Yeah.
Luke Mansell is my dad. Don't know Luke Mansell. Do you know Luke Mansell?
Oh, Luke Mansell. Yeah.
Yeah?
Who's Micah then? Wait, there's a Micah and a Luke.
Right. That Mike is his son.
Who's Micah
His
Mansell?
uncle.
Okay. Right. I've heard of Luke Mansell. I might know him. Yeah, we were at the Bash there in North Carolina last year.
Do you go, oh, okay. Just listen to Absolutely Fabulous. Oh, yes. The song.
Yeah.
The water was freezing when we went up the falls. It's not fun to go in water when it's cold.
Right. I get cold easy. Like when I first went in the ocean, of course, it's always cold, and then you just go out and you run and you just go full blast in. I think Ivan took the lead. I'll admit it, a little bit more manly. And
Shed man.
so we took off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next time I'm going to
Mhm.
what? To the falls.
Right. Sounds good.
We'll just go there on vacation.
Sounds good.
What did you have any specific topics where you were going to talk about, or you just
No, really, I always think I would, and then I get in here and I don't know what to talk about.
you guys have any questions, please ask and we will do our best to answer them.
Yeah.
Right around the waist area is the hardest to get in cold water. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, once it's above the waist, it's definitely colder. Love your videos, bro. You've got mad skills.
Thank you, Georgia boy.
Yay. Math skills, boy.
Man
Math
skills.
skills. What do you do for Christmas? What you do for well, this year I think we are gonna do like a brunch, just me and him and the boys. And then we're gonna go to his sister's house in the afternoon for games and snacks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So it'll be a very late down. For Thanksgiving, we had a good crowd.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Family, brothers, and cousins, and not everybody was here, but a few people. A house full of people. Let's put it that way. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dano says, have both of you thought about doing a duet song about shit happens?
I didn't think about a duet. I have a partially written song on my computer that I tried to. So years ago, I mean, I'm still a Walker Texas Ranger fan. I mean, I'm a fan of Chuck Norris just for who he
Mhm.
is and that stuff. But I was a big Walker fan, and so I was trying to write this song with in the eyes of a repo man, the unsuspected stranger. I don't know, just I couldn't really make it make sense, but if somebody got ideas, maybe they'll bring it in. Um, I think I wrote it down
You
somewhere.
probably did
Well,
because
I'm
you had
sure
a
I do.
list like that.
I write stuff down like crazy. I noticed that you just got to write stuff down and then you can remember it.
Repo Man song right there.
There's
It
the Repo
is.
Man song. Let's see. Well, there's nothing there.
Oh, you're gonna have to sing it to him if you click on it. There it is. But why can't? Oh, you can't look at it.
It says there's a page detect that
Hey,
conflict.
President Santa, you're not late. You're right on time.
Right on time.
Uncle Bo says, "Did you buy another house and remodeling it?" Yes, we did. We are slowly but surely. We haven't been working on it much because we didn't have electricity in it, and it has no heat in it right now. So we're waiting on the furnace guy, whatever you call him,
Yeah.
to put the furnace in so we have heat to work in it. Howdy and blessings. Okay, girl, I like that.
Mm. Yeah, and then we did our house, sort of in the middle of after we bought that one, and we're not in a hurry to get that thing done, but one day we just decided we're going to do our living room, and so we just kind of pretty soon got to it like we do. And President Sanders from Cincinnati.
Nice.
It ended up taking a lot longer than what we imagined it would, but we completely gutted our living room and got everything level, the ceiling, the floor, because it's an old house and it's like all wobbly wobbly, everything's out of level. So we got it all level out, the walls, the ceiling, the floor, spray foam the walls, and it's well insulated, it looks great. Redid the stairs that go upstairs. So we'll do you're itching to say something, aren't you?
No, go ahead.
We'll do a video on our other channel called Life with Josh and Sarah, because we have two channels now. So we'll put a video on there one of these days of that. And then also the other remodel. We'll have other remodel videos and stuff on that channel. And so feel free to go check out that channel. I need to put that in here too. Where I want to do more just talking videos, inspirational videos, stuff like that.
Yes, Amy, we will have videos of the flip house. He was just talking about that.
Yeah.
Um,
What is my first name? My name's Josh and Sarah.
yes. Where was I? Merry Christmas from Canada. You both have the most beautiful hearts. Aw, thanks, Annie. I love every video you put out. That's sweet.
Do you not get nights away with the repo work? I have. I've had a couple times, or sometimes it's usually not with the repos. I don't go that far, and I don't do much of that anymore either.
Yeah.
But I did deliveries I think the furthest I went was to Massachusetts, from Ohio to Massachusetts.
Forgot about that.
There's a company or an organization, I should say, that has these little, tiny little sheds that they put out in churches and different places where people put clothes in there for donations, like one of those boxes that you have. And so we would haul those around. So I took like 5 of them, took them over there and dropped them off in different locations.
Yeah. Greetings from Loudonville. Well, howdy, neighbor. How you doing?
Wow, man, that's scary, Clay.
That's scary.
Do people recognize you in public? No, they just walk right into us. They don't see us. They just. Sometimes, yeah, not a lot, but
Yeah, I think the weirdest one was we were on the beach. Was it a year ago or something? We were on the beach and a guy came up to us
Oh
and
yeah,
was like, "Ah."
yeah, down Myrtle Beach,
It's
right?
a little personal when
Yeah,
you're out there in your beach clothes and somebody recognizes you.
yeah,
That's okay.
yeah. I love meeting people. It's funny how I'm not that big of a people person, or I definitely don't like crowds of people.
Hmm.
But I was kind of surprised to find out that I love meeting people and talking to them. I also love arguing and debating.
Debating. Don't call it
Debating.
arguing. You like debating.
What is a memory of Christmas from childhood or different things that Amish do for Christmas?
A memory of Christmas. What did you guys do on Christmas morning?
Um, well, there's no presents.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
they
no.
do sometimes. One year, I remember it was the year that my oldest sister was not yet married, and basically it was like the um whole family was there, and then we all got a Christmas present. I got a baseball. My brothers got a slingshot, and I don't remember what people. Everybody got a present. That was very special. But imagine having 12 kids and you got to buy a present for all of them.
That's true.
So they don't do, at least the Swartz and Amish where I'm from, they don't really do that much. So yeah, Christmas morning, you would just get up, do the chores. You're still going to milk the cows and feed the horses and eat breakfast and then
Hmm.
just chill. And then sometimes, a lot of time, we would go maybe to an aunt or an uncle's house. I think the best memory I have was when my aunt and her family came to our house. They had boys my age. Um, and that day, on Christmas Day, it snowed like 5 inches. And it just snowed all day long, like these big chunks,
Big
big
chunks of
chunks of
snow.
snow.
We're talking,
And it was just,
baseball,
oh, it was just gorgeous. I loved it.
talking volleyballs and stuff, huh?
Anyways.
I think for me the memory would have been like we always make Christmas candy, but not on Christmas Day. But then on Christmas Day we got to eat lots of Christmas candy and stuff like that. Mom and Dad always put like a pack of gum or something in our shoe though. I'm
Mhm.
like, what a gross place to put it, but it was cool.
So you wear them for a couple of days and you find the gum.
Gum already chewed, huh? By your
Whoops.
feet.
Right.
Chewed by your feet. Josh, I think you have the stamina beating law enforcement. Dano, don't encourage him because he's always talked about being a police officer.
Yeah. We'll just keep getting older and keep getting older, and it just ain't happening. So
Yeah, I think he could. Definitely.
I just my issue with be is dealing with these people fighting. When you watch cops, there are always people fighting, and
Yeah.
I want a really cool car and go fast. That's all. You know, put me in a uniform and give me a cool car that I can go fast with. That's not gonna be a
Yeah.
good idea for a cop.
Hmm. Earlier, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but somebody asked if our boys believe in Santa Claus.
No, they don't.
Gonna say, do you want to talk about it?
I don't care.
Yeah,
You
just
can
putting it out there. They
you
don't
do
believe in
your
Santa
thing, we do
Claus.
our thing. I'm not interested.
We don't see the point in lying to your kids, and then later they'll find out that you
Right.
lied anyway. So,
Chase criminals on the mule using the remote. Now that I like. That I like. And I have a little battery nailer on it. So I can shoot them with the battery nailer. I want to do that for sure. Christmas has gotten worse to commercial. Christmas has gotten worse to commercial. If you're putting things on CC credit card, you missed a point. It's probably
Mhm.
miswrote there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's gotten
it's
commercialized, like, they
you're
use
right.
it.
It's just like any holiday. It's all about spending money, spending money. And yeah, you think about it, the whole Santa Claus thing too is everything, yeah, we thought about this. If you convince your kids there's a Santa Claus and he will put toys under your tree
Mhm.
for you, and so it forces the parents to, yeah, put it on a credit card or whatever you got to do, or 16 easy payments of 99% interest, for 100 years, because you have to do it,
Mhm.
instead of just be like, I'm sorry, but we're gonna pay the mortgage and have a place to live,
Yeah, it's
and
definitely
your little brat don't need a toy. Sorry. you know.
Yeah. Fishing with Mansell said, not trying to be weird, but what is your last name? Because I am on the phone with Micah and he might now remember you.
Oh boy.
Really put you on the spot here.
Swartz and Trooper. I mean, I'm on Shed Haulers, of course.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he would know me or not. I've never talked to him, but I know who he is. It's from social media. I'll have to wait to handle people who give you trouble. What is the one? What is the one who gave you the?
The most trouble.
Oh, I almost said it's mistletoe. There was just recently one that I think was the most trouble, where they tried to block the building and get in front of, like, I was with a friend of mine and he backed right up to the building with the trailer up, and they put, before he could get under it, because it was still electric hooked up to it. And it was, yeah, that one was a mess. We ended up not getting them. They had two buildings stuck together, and then there's a trailer house behind that, and another shed behind that, and another shed behind that, and another shed beside that. I think that's about all the another sheds.
They were all
And
shedded out.
there's definitely shit happened around there, that's for sure. It was bad.
Yeah, and the one guy, I was there too. And the one guy tried to punch him.
Yeah.
He punched the truck window.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that part. Yeah.
He was mad. There was
Mhm.
like two ladies hanging on him, trying to get him not to go after Josh, but he got loose and he came over and Josh got in his truck and closed the door and he punched the truck window.
Yeah. I chose to get in the truck, close the door, rather than taking the hammer and knocking over the head with it. I mean, that would have been self-defense, but then you know what? Then you got to call the cops
Right,
or to come out and do all report. It ain't worth it. Like, sometimes this big talk that people talk about, shoot the guy, whatever. Yeah, but then you got to deal with it. You
right.
end up in court, and
Hmm.
like it's just,
It's not worth
it,
it.
it's not worth picking a fight. That's what I mentioned earlier. That I like Chuck Norris. I learned stuff like that from people like him, and people in martial arts and karate. They know that, you know,
They know they can whoop your butt, but they're not gonna do it
unless you
just
have,
because
like,
they
it's
can.
just like carrying a gun. It's not there to show off or whatever. It's there to use only in the case of self-defense.
Yeah.
And the attitude of just doing that stuff. And I always think people just like talking big. When it comes down to it, they probably wouldn't take action.
Hmm. Yeah. Anna Marie Pratt says, Twin Boys Christmas morning, 1982. That was my memory.
Twin
I
boys, huh?
bet that would be quite the memory, huh? Quite the Christmas gift.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Twins on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That's very unique.
They say Santa ripped them off. Oh, they say Santa ripped them off. You see, I didn't realize that goes with the same comment.
It does.
They say Santa ripped them off because
Mm,
they're born on Christmas.
mm.
I wonder if you make gifts for your siblings or parents. Huh,
Hey,
good
dude.
question.
There's a Hey Dude. No, that's Hey Jude.
Would
I thought there was a Hey Dude. And then you have to deal with your conscience. Exactly. Exactly. If you have them. I'm not sure everybody has conscience. Everybody has conscience.
They do. They choose not to listen to them.
They get cold. They get too cold.
Amy said, I wonder if you make gifts for your siblings or parents. I don't remember ever really doing that.
No, I don't think we did. I don't think we ever did.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I see. He says he remembers you. Fishing with Mansell.
What's your
Fishing.
name?
I was.
Fishing with Mansell. Whatever happened to the one that you turned and put on an angle so they got the message you were there?
Amy.
Oh, that one. Yes, there was a dog kennel that had like the big T20 electric hooked up to it, and so I just grabbed the whole building and turned it. Yeah, they paid, and they were almost paid up. So it was one of those things that I really didn't want to take it because they were so close to paying it off. That's thousands of dollars that they paid. And Jacob, okay, hello, it's Jacob. All right, you shouldn't have told us that. That's gonna stick.
You asked.
And anyways, so yeah, they called in and made a payment, and I don't know if somebody ever went back to fix the building, like put it back on block or not. I have never heard anything. So
Hmm.
if they did, they had to pay for it. I'm sure of that.
They probably didn't want to see you again. Maybe they didn't call it in.
Yeah, they might have hired somebody else to do it.
Hmm.
So I'm sure they didn't do it themselves.
Somebody had said that their son wanted to be a police officer. Oh, I can't move that. It's not touch screen.
Not over there, it ain't.
I don't remember who it was. Oh, there you go. You figured it out. One of my sons wanted to be a cop, and it scared me to death thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I think
One of
it's
those things, not sure if you should be scared or if you're like, I mean, okay, go, like, protecting your community.
you definitely shouldn't be scared. That's not gonna help anything. It's just gonna give you tight muscles, that's all.
Is it nice and chilly where you're at? Yes, it is. You're in Florida.
Papa
Send
Luther.
us some, please. Some warm
Does
weather.
does your wife have any sisters? She's married, so there's one.
Yep, I have one sister, and she is married.
And she's Amish.
She's Amish. Yep.
And they have how many kids?
I think they have 6 kids by now. Probably. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she's like, I think she's 8 or 10. She's 10 years older than I am. Or maybe 8, because you're 6 years older, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's 8 years older than I am.
So, do I look 6 years older? Because I don't think I do.
You're gonna open that can of worms, huh?
Mhm. I always like make people guess my age because they're always way low.
It's funny.
You know.
What are all of your favorite Christmas memories? I'm curious because growing up
Mhm.
Amish, we don't have that many. So, what's your favorite gift that you've ever gotten?
President Santa said for my son's safety. Right.
I meant for my yeah. That
Yeah,
too
yeah, I
high
get
of a
it.
building that had to be roof was something else. Oh, why are not that too high of a building that you had to de-roof was
E-roof.
something else. Why are you not cat? Why not them? I'm not
Why are
reading it
not
right. I can't
them
even
cash
read it.
only?
I can't even read it.
Yeah, good point. Is if it's too high. So, okay, so the story behind that one, the building was built too high to be taken down the road on a trailer. Um, the customer there said that that was a mistake because the builder sold it and then hired an Amish crew to come in and build it. And the communication was not good enough there to there was miscommunication, and so they built it too high. And so that's really what happened. It was okay to have it on payments, it just wasn't built right. And so now the customer wanted to get rid of it. And he actually told them that's the interesting thing. He told them he only wants it for about 2 years while they build a house. And then he wants to get rid of it. So they knew it's going to have to be moved later. So that tells you there's not good communication there. And then he wanted to get rid of it. And so they had to pay us to go out there and take the roof off, and thing pretty much fell apart. And I mean,
Yeah, that was not a fun one. Definitely not.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah. T&M Chunk says, you both look very young. Aw,
Yeah,
thanks.
Uncle
Uncle Bo
Bo.
says you're 29. Uncle Bo, nuh-uh. I'm older than 29. If you're 6 years older,
Really?
then
I'm 37.
dude, you get old fast.
Are you guys the ones flying drones all over New Jersey? Don't tell anybody. We're keeping it. We're keeping it down. You know. Yeah, I'm repoing shats out of there. I'll just suck them up out of the backyards of my drone. Yeah, some
John
creepy
Rice
stuff.
says, is she calling you an old man? No, I did not say that, okay?
It felt that way. It felt that way.
I'm not going to say I'm married to an old man.
Jesse calling you Angle Man.
I'm not sure what that
I
means.
don't know what that means either. It's fine.
John Rice, what does that mean?
My best friend and worst Christmas is when my best and worst Christmas is when I was so overly excited about a bicycle that I got. My cat attacked me. True story. Got a new bike and then the cat attacked. Gotcha. That screen is like a weird bright color. We have our laptop here, but to make sure we can see our chats better, we have it on an old computer monitor over here. But it's like a bright, like I'm going blind almost.
Really?
Like, yeah, it hurts my eyes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Billy, at least two.
At
How many
least
finger am I holding up, Billy? You know that song, right?
I'm not sure that I remember it. It sounds familiar.
Maybe I'll look over here. It's like a weird screen.
It says, my name is Jacob Menzel. Luke Menzel is my dad, which is the older brother of Micah. I see. Okay.
Yeah, slow chick.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Sarah's 35. Dano, come on down. I'm not that old.
No, you're not. How dare you?
Ay, ay, ay. Don't call a woman older. Don't tell a woman she's older than she is. That's terrible. No, it's not. I don't really care. Age
Yeah.
is just a number.
You're right. Stop it.
Amy says, thank you for doing this. I have never made it when actually live, so this has been fun. Yay! Thanks, Amy. Hey, you lost me. Where did Amy go?
Sorry, Amy.
But now it's not as big.
I know, but can you still read it?
I think so.
Sorry.
I don't know if I can find Amy again. What are you doing, boy?
I'm trying to roll out the HDMI cable. All right, here we go. How are we looking? Better?
Thank you all for your work on the videos. I really
Let me
appreciate it.
just kind of.
Aw.
Hey, stop it.
Thank you, Amy. We have not been live in a long time. I don't know. It's probably been over a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, we used to do more, and then, like I said in the beginning, I didn't get around to get a video edited because I was not home for a week, and so I just didn't get to it. So I figured we'll just do a live stream. Okay,
Yeah.
now I pulled the laptop in front of the camera there.
Billy says, my shed is on the repo list. Come get it.
Hey, why not?
Depending where you live,
Right.
you might just show up.
iPhone or Android? I'm an Android guy. She's an iPhone guy.
I don't know. I don't really have that much of an opinion. To me, it's a phone.
Right.
I don't really care if it's iPhone or Android as long as it works.
Well, one
I
thing
do
that
not like getting new phones. I hate getting a new phone.
right. One thing we noticed on mine is to take video, you can pause it
Mhm.
and then restart the recording. Where the iPhone didn't. But excuse me. I guess you just said today that it did an update and now it started to do that.
Yeah, crazy. Because I was actually
So,
thinking about getting an Android just because the camera does that on Android.
what happened?
What you do?
All right, I think we're good, but it's saying that.
An error. Can you guys still hear us?
Yeah, the thing that takes me off when it's the phone stuff is that when people are talking, they might say, like, I'm thinking of like podcasts I listen to or something. Like, yeah, he had his iPhone out, or like, they never mention like he had his Android or that guy. They call a phone an iPhone
Mm-hmm.
instead of just calling it a phone. It's like the name iPhone is just so much more popular, and that's not fair.
That's not
It's just
fair.
not
iPhone is better. I see. Jacob says iPhone is better. I'm
fair.
just gonna call you Jacob now because you can't say that.
That's like they say, everybody's got opinions and most of them stink. No, opinions are like feet. Everybody's got some and most of them stink.
It's terrible. President Santa says, "You two got a merch shop yet?" Yes, we do actually.
Yes, we do.
We should share that link too.
Yeah,
So
I need
people
to
can
do that.
go find it if they want.
I need to do
Could
that.
you move a 40 feet shipping container with the mule?
Yep.
Yeah. Just 1 second after. That makes no sense, but that's the name that asked. That's the person that asked if you could move a shipping container 1 second after. I know you haven't done lives in a while, but I still go back and watch them at times. I rewatch a lot of your videos. Oh, thanks, Amy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how old this person is. John Rice says, I'm Y9 and enjoying your videos. How old is Y9? Oh, 69. Okay. It's kind of curious. Is that like algebra or something?
What the what?
Daniel Kuhn says, hi, guys. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Let's see. I just want to
can hear
say
you.
it's
That's good.
okay, girl. Okay, girl says, I just want to say it's refreshing to have a decent show to watch and not have to worry about content. So thank you.
Yeah.
We've actually heard that a lot, and that is also very important to us. So we always try to make sure it's family friendly because we have a family too, and we do not want to sit down and watch something with them that we, all of a sudden something's going to pop up, and you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's like bad curse words and stuff, I'll blur them or mute them out.
Mhm.
Usually, I just try to keep it where you can sit down with your kids and enjoy the show. And
We did find
not,
this what is it, website, whatever.
Oh
It's
yeah.
called VidAngel if you want to check it out. If you want to do family friendly movies, they take your movies that are most of the time not family friendly and they make them family friendly because they take out the scenes that are not family friendly.
Yeah.
We've watched the boys love action movies. So we've been able to go on there and watch action movie from that they made it family friendly. You're gonna share that link too.
This is not fair. Like I'm not getting paid for all this promotion. So I shared the link for where did it go now?
I don't know that it went on.
Did it not?
I'm
Oh,
not
I didn't
seeing it.
post it yet. Here we go. I'll comment. I'll send this one now.
You're sharing the link for the merge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, if you want to buy some merchandise, which I make very little money off, but I'm promoting all this stuff. But VidAngels, I'll gladly promote them for free. So here you go. There's that one. It's for VidAngels. So yeah, you go on there and you can make it where you want, however you want it. You want to take out nudity or sex scenes or kissing or violence, like the one show we watched, what is those called?
Bad Boys.
Bat Boys.
Yeah.
Where in the scene you knew somebody got shot, but it didn't actually show it.
I don't think
And,
it didn't even have the sound of the gunshot. Like,
yeah, and there's no cuss words, which all those movies they cuss a lot.
mhm.
Right? It cut all that out, and
Yeah, it was pretty fun to watch that.
It's pretty cool.
Che Hart says, I'll be 80 next week, so you both look like kids to me.
Young kids,
Yeah.
I never really grew up. That's pretty boring.
Yeah. I mean, 80. That's congratulations on being 80.
The truck's coming to Odin this year with the Christmas lights. Odin that's Indiana, right? That was in September. They had the Shet Haulers, not Shet Haulers Bash, but they had a small bash there in Odin, Indiana. Man, you have to reach out to me on Gabo. I think you're from Indiana, and they do that every September. So maybe we get meet there sometime because it's a public event. You can show up.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So I wasn't able to go this year. We were DJing a wedding on that day, so I couldn't go.
Yeah, you're right. We were.
Are there any UFOs there? I haven't seen any UFOs yet, so I don't know about that whole UFO thing. I just don't know.
JHH says, I saw the video, Shet Repo Man helped me hostage video. That was a great, great one.
Yeah, that one was a little crazy. The guy, it's kind of funny. He's on the phone with his boss, and apparently his boss is telling him what to do. So he just did what his boss tells him.
So it was like a gated factory or something? Or what was
Yeah,
it?
and it just happened that I got there at the time that the gate was open, and they had like the trailers, truck, semi, dry van, whatever you call those things, trailers in there. And so people were coming in and out, which apparently doesn't happen every day. And so he happened to be there. The gate was open, and then he closed the gate and refused to move to let me out. So finally, I called the rent-own company, and they're like, "Well, just call the cops." And so I called 911 and said I got kidnapped, basically. And I mean, it really, he was no, he was. I was not kidnapped. I was held hostage. He wouldn't let me leave. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, somewhere I'd seen. Oh, is that an old wagon wheel? It is an old wagon wheel. A picture of
Well,
it.
it's a picture.
We made it into a canvas. It's a backdrop actually that we bought on Amazon and made it into a canvas.
Yeah, and then behind that, there's a fiberglass, like an inch thick fiberglass pieces, and it's for sound barrier, so that the echo. And well, got one on ceiling too. It just keeps the echo from going crazy in here. I see our ceilings trying to loosen,
Oh, just
trying to
don't
come
look
down.
at it. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Roland says, can an everyday citizen convert over to Amish life and be accepted by the Amish? Good question. You want to
hardly.
answer that? I'd say they have to prove themselves. They'd probably have to be Amish for, I don't know, a year or something for
Yeah,
them to accept them into the church because they don't trust, they call them outsiders.
but if you would go to like a Holmes County or Lancaster, PA, where they're not as strict Amish,
Yeah, that's true.
and I mean, there's a lot of people make decent money, make a living hauling these Amish people because a lot of them in those areas they can get a driver to go to work, go shopping, all that stuff. They just don't drive their own cars,
Hmm.
and so you could drive them, you could hang out with them. There's a lot that you can do, but the more strict ones are a little bit more concerned about you having too much influence. Like there was a guy would come to your sister a lot, and eventually, they had a good relationship, but it kind of fell apart because he was just showing up too much, and the church don't want the outsider to have too much influence.
Yeah,
So
he would come to my sister and her husband's house. He was an older guy and he basically like called himself grandpa to them. And I mean, it was okay until, he started questioning on what they believe and kind of started telling them what they should be doing, other than what they're doing. So they pretty quick cut him off.
yeah, taking the sheds down to the folks in need after hurricane was awesome. Bless you all. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a friend of ours that actually put that together. I mean, we helped took it down and did some work there, but it was a friend of ours, Aaron and Sarah, that kind of put the whole thing together.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to just go down and help them out and just see how grateful people still are that lost everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good experience to see that. They had there's a church down there. It used to have a Goodwill, and they turned it into a warehouse, and it was just full of stuff. I mean, totes and totes and totes of literally everything.
Who's here?
UPS,
Are you kidding me?
probably. Where did he go?
UPS at
Sounds like UPS.
7 o'clock at
Hey,
night?
it's holiday season, so
Holy
yeah,
moly.
brr,
Okay, okay.
holiday season.
Hmm.
They crazy.
Hey, Josh and Sarah here. I thought you retired from the shed business. Good to see y'all. Well, fuck. So, so did we, but somehow we
So do
always
we.
keep coming back. Y'all
Yeah, I
need
keep
us.
I keep having friends that they got the equipment and they got work, and so they like, hey, would you come help me? I'm like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Nancy, say that last name, honey.
Oh no, don't do that to me.
I live in Arkansas now. But grew up close to Amish in Mount Victory, Canton, Ohio. Thanks
I see.
to you to really make me think back then. Yeah.
Sorry, Nancy. We grew up with an 8th grade education, and it's hard to pronounce some of the
Right.
names these days.
So yeah, Canton. That's where Eli Yoder's from. For people who know him. Um, and then there's also LaRue is close to Canton, Mount Victory. There's a guy there that built. There are two guys there, Amish guys that built cabins, and so I helped my former boss. To this day, still I help him sometimes to haul those cabins.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant you probably know about. The restaurant, it's kind of like a truck stop area right there on 33, I think, going into Mount Victory. There's a 22-foot white, like a gazebo type of, just like a roof and post that I delivered to that restaurant there a couple years ago.
Mm.
That was when
It was a big one, wasn't it?
yeah, it was 22 feet wide. Took it about 5 miles down the road, back roads with no cars.
Mm-hmm. Are more shed repos on the way to the channel? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure there's more coming.
there's more coming.
More coming. Michigan had Amish. Oh yeah, I had an
Oh, he says
uncle that
half
lived in
Amish.
Michigan.
Yeah, there's a lot of Amish in Michigan. I respectfully say that it was so awesome that you all helped the flood. I can't even say victims, just heartbreaking. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Lori. It's hard to
And that
see
you
what
pissed
everybody
truckers
went
off.
through, and you can't even grasp what they're feeling.
Right, yeah.
I used to live in George City, Grove City, PA. Where did I get George on that?
I don't know.
George.
It's hard on your eyes to look at
Yeah,
this
and would go to
screen.
Lancaster. Hey, I think I said it right. To go to my, what is that word? Veggies. Good. I'm sorry, okay, girl. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sure it's autocorrect. Trust me.
Something. It makes me wonder when you show up to take someone's shed, why are they always confused why you're there? Don't I tell them, go ahead. Oh,
Ahead of time that you're coming. Don't you tell them
don't
ahead
you?
of time that you're coming?
Not for repost. Typically, we don't. That's something that has been discussed on whether or not you should. Um,
Some companies do though, right?
some of them
Some of them
do.
do, some don't.
My thought kind of is that you should, but yet the rental company has reached out. They've called them. I don't know how much they do, but they're at least 3 months behind on payment. They've sent them letters saying, "Hey, you're behind, blah blah blah." And I don't think another phone call is going to make that difference. A lot of times there's phone numbers that don't work, and they just often don't care. So,
Yeah,
and if there are people that are going to try to keep you from getting the building, I don't want them to know I'm coming.
because they'll park a car in front of it
Yeah.
or yeah. I couldn't be Amish because I like heated vehicles. Me too. Can't imagine
Yeah,
going out in the buggy
good
in
one.
this weather. Golly. T. Weber says, ever been to Middlefield, Ohio? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
been there. Check. You have to be a part of the amidst. What is that word?
Mattis. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what
That
that is.
means Amish or admits. Mount Victor's 31. Yes, it's 31. That's correct. Goes into Mount Victor. Say what you want about Amish schooling ending in 8th grade, but you two are way more educated. Is that spelled right?
Yeah,
Educated?
educated than most of us who at 12 years. Oh, you're trying to figure.
Yeah, 12 years.
He's trying to get you on that, Amy. Oh,
The way I would put it is that we're not more educated. The difference that I see a lot in the Amish versus the non-Amish is that neither one is better. Okay, neither one is better. Most of the former Amish have a little more of a work ethics, And the biggest thing that I like is that with more the attitude of we can figure it out, we can do
That's
it, we
true.
can figure it out. Because and I think part of that comes from working as a kid, doing chores, and also not having the technology.
Not having screens to go to, we always had to figure out what to do and so we're not bored. So we came up with our own
Yeah,
ideas and created our own toys and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and that's a good thing. But then the non-Amish, I listen to people that they know everything about history. They know all the actors' names and the movies and scenes
Hmm.
from the movies, and you hang around with these non-Amish people, talk about basketball and this year and that year, and in high school, and like I have no idea what you're talking. Like, not we can get into sports and stuff too, but I think the people who go to college at least a lot of times have more knowledge. College and knowledge rhymes, huh? But if you don't use it, then it's no good. So
Yeah,
again, neither one is better. It's
yeah.
just you need to use what you have and take action. That's what matters.
And we've definitely discovered, like with our boys, it's really hard to get them to figure out their own, like, to get them to create toys and come up with their own unique ideas of how to play and not be bored.
Yeah.
They just want screen time, screen time. I mean, it's rough in this day and age. It's just there's so much stuff out there to distract you.
Yeah. And not everybody can live on a farm.
Yeah,
So
it's true because owning a
it's
farm these days is terribly expensive.
yeah. It's 20 degrees here for whoever asked.
Can you keep all the stuff that you find in the sheds? No.
No. That's gonna go, it's gonna stay in it, and the shed's gonna go to a lot, kind of like a car lot where they will resell it. There, the owner of the contents, the person renting the shed, they can come get it. They usually have certain
15
amount of
days or
days.
something,
I
yeah.
don't 15 days is way too long though. But they have a certain amount of days to come get their stuff. Um, so if they do, if not, then the rent-own company can take it and sell it. My understanding is in the contract, it does state that they can, if they're way behind on payment, they can keep that stuff and sell it to recoup what the money they lost in payment. But I don't know that hardly anybody does that.
Yeah.
So many times it's trash
I mean,
anyways.
the contract they signed says they can keep it,
Right.
but I
'Cause
don't
it's
think people
considered,
do because most of the time it's trash if it's repoed.
yeah, it's considered abandoned property. Except for that one time there
What
was a
was,
motorcycle that was not
yeah,
trash.
you wanted to bring that home, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, "Where have you all been? Did you get locked in a shed?" Good point.
Not quite.
Yeah, we have not been on for a long time, so.
Oh, the okay girl was saying vegetables. She called it veggie.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was shortening it. Amish have the best. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to remember what was behind it that it didn't make sense. I can't remember, but yeah, because yeah, they don't have put all kinds of stuff in them to make it grow bigger than they're supposed to be.
Okay. Bye, Jacob. You too, lovebirds. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Do you
Well,
play the
holiday.
lottery? No, I have bought once in a while. I'll buy a $1 or $2 Mega Millions, but I don't think I want to
Like every
win.
couple years or something.
Nah, yeah, I used to do more when there was a one gas station down by New Carlisle, Ohio, somewhere close to that. And they had like these huge advertisements in the windows for lottery tickets.
Hmm.
And I realized that when I go there, I'd have to buy one. I'm like, oh, it's because they advertised it a lot more. But I, I don't think it wouldn't be good to win in millions of dollars. That you would, most people's lives get destroyed. Having handed stuff
Heard,
handed to you,
yeah, heard that so
it's
many
just not a good
times.
thing. It's just not.
Is there an Amy's Market in PA? I don't know. We have not been to PA
It's
a
smart.
whole lot.
No, you guys should be getting paid pretty well with this life. I've had 3 commercials last 25 minutes.
Wait, what? There's
Huh?
commercials in Alive?
Yeah, I allowed it to go in there. I did it the least amount of commercials, but I apologize. But
Dude, I didn't realize
you
there's
know,
commercials in Alive.
we do want to make some money too because we don't win the lottery.
Well,
But I thought I'd set it up where I have to actually, like, right there, I can press a button and
put on
okay,
delay
there's delay
ads
ads.
so they don't see them now.
Okay. All right. So in 9 minutes, there's going to be another ad. Let's see if I can stop.
Maybe you can delay it again.
Yeah. What is the best Amish dish?
The best Amish dish.
Hmm.
I think the one well, I don't know,
Hmm.
that's not really so much an Amish dish. I was gonna say mashed potatoes and gravy and wedding chicken.
Wedding chicken.
Wedding chicken. They call it
What's
wedding chicken.
what's the difference
It's
between a
like
wedding chicken and a non-wedding chicken?
a chicken with a wedding dress. No, it's something they call wedding breading that they put on their chicken, and it's so
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the first thing I thought it was meatloaf. I don't know why, but maybe meatloaf and
Maybe. I'm not that.
this funny thing is we're not that big in Amish food. I think that most of their food is very fatty and
Yeah.
sweet, sugary. If you put an Amish restaurant and a Mexican restaurant next to each other, I'll take the Mexican or Texas Roadhouse
We're
or
like really
whatever.
into Thai food these days.
Yeah,
Not sure why. We go through seasons. It used to be Mexican every day. Not
yeah.
every day, but every time we'd go out, we'd go to Mexican. But now we're kind of tired of it. What is the best? Oh, okay, you read that already. Totally agree with your ideas on difference in education. Cool.
We could never do what you do. Intelligence is not school.
Hmm.
Come on, you can do
Well,
it.
thank you, Lori. You can do anything you set your mind to,
Except be a monkey.
except to be Amish.
That whole thing about you can be anything you want to be, it went a little bit too far. We need to stop telling kids that because it's it got out of hand. Now they're being cats.
Thanks, Thomas. Have a good night and a Merry Christmas. Education
Thank
doesn't
you,
make you
Jeff.
smarter. It just teaches you to use the intelligence that you already have. Oh, wow, that's good. I like that.
JJ says I could see the kids growing up and doing the same job as you, Josh. The second, definitely, yeah. My oldest is more of a techie guy. Our oldest, our youngest is he's a little more crazy, kind of like me, I guess. Hallelujah! It's been over an hour since we're
Yeah, we
on here.
should
You
get off.
notice?
We should totally get
We do
off.
that. Don't forget me, Santa.
Mm, don't forget me, Santa.
Mm.
Oh, Lori. Lori's talking to Santa, President Santa. He said good night. See ya.
Mm.
Aw, he's getting calls. Bye, Santa. I disagree. I
Ah, my throat.
disagree if formal education is a journey of time and learned experience. I could see that.
Dana likes your Amish house tour.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks, Dano. What was it? Oh, I like when the customers fight into you letting them keep the sheds, but you always win the fight.
Right.
You know, like
People love
lately we
fights.
did, well, that was the one where the guy punched the window and we had to leave without the shed. He was
Right.
pretty fired up because he's like, I do not like to lose, and that
Yeah, I
there
don't
I
like
lost.
losing.
That was not cool.
Social media is hard. Don't ever let anyone bully you. Yeah. Yeah.
It happens. You just ignore those people.
Yeah. I've been surprised with this channel that we don't have more. I see some nasty comments. Oftentimes they're blocked where other people can't see them, and sometimes I approve them. But you just kind of have to move on, let it go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to toughen myself up so if I do run for president, I can handle it. But I don't think I could.
We have to watch one. Oh, he's talking about ads. We have to watch one ad and then we can skip the advertisement. I see.
Yeah.
It's still on a pause, so hopefully I didn't have to watch another one yet. When are we going to see some more content? Too many people are broke in a year after winning. Yeah, definitely. People can't make their payments.
Yeah, I've heard this story one time that somebody won I don't think it was making millions, but they won something in a lottery ticket. And what they didn't realize was that a bunch of other people won too. So instead of them winning the whole chunk, it was cut up into small chunk and everybody won a certain amount. Well, after hearing that they won, they threw a party so big and spent so much money. They spent more money on their celebration party than what they ended up receiving, what they ended up winning.
Was that because people don't realize how much taxes they have to pay after
Well,
they win?
yeah, that's unbelievable taxes. What is it, like 40% or something, I think? But no, imagine that you see it's you win $1 million. Like, hallelujah. So you go out and I want to say it was $40,000 maybe. So they go out and spend $40,000 on a party, thinking they won 200,000. Well, then ends up they take the 200,000 and split it up among a bunch of people,
Oh, okay.
and they ended up winning less than 40,000 what their winning ticket actually was. And then yeah, they had to pay taxes on it. And it just shows you that people are dumb. Because first of all, you would shut up, you would not tell your friends,
Hmm.
and you would make sure the money is in your bank. Then you figure out how much you pay on taxes, and then you have a party with very few of your friends that you trust. You can tell how much money you won, and you go on. So,
Just text them and be like, "Hey, I won this much money." That don't cost nothing.
or if you want to find out who your true friends are, just tell them you won the lottery for $500 million, and then see what happens. And then it's not true.
Ay, ay, ay.
Anyways,
Where are we going? I remember that video while he helped you take down your old shed. Oh, was that our son?
yeah, probably. Do you ever have any fear when you do a repo? I no, I refuse to say fear. I refuse to be fearful. But there's many times that I was on the edge and just trying to be very cautious and watch my back, and you can just tell. There's times that you can tell. You just have to watch yourself. So yeah, there's definitely tense moments, but I just don't want to be afraid. That's all. Um,
Nan said, my favorite was when the three guys were cleaning out the shed. Then all of a sudden, they found a knife, and the one guy says, "Hey, save that one, Ella."
I remember that one. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a red shit by an old camber, a bunch of nasty stuff around. It was. Jack says, "What gets me when I watch your show is that you are trespassing on private property without a judgment from a court. I'm surprised that you aren't challenged more often." Well, so that's where it gets into the grassy situation, but the contract they sign says on the contract that they're giving us, the rent-own company or whoever works for them, the right to come on their property to retrieve the building. And so, yes, it's private property. Yes, I don't have a court order, but it's just like a car repo. They can go on private property. They can't go in the garage, but as long as the car's outside the garage, they can go in there and get it. And the car repo is different too. But they do sign they do sign that a contract that says that they give us the right to come on their property. So never really had that much of a problem with it. But at that point, if the customer there calls the cops and says they want me removed from their property, that's what the cops are going to do. So
Yeah.
that's how that works.
He said, JHH says, I like the stream. Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. Absolutely, you're welcome.
Yep. Love your
Loved
video
your
much.
video very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you.
Hello from Canada.
Oh, thanks, Ray.
We gotta get off here. We
That
got
was some party. No kidding. The party that they threw for winning the lottery
right.
definitely made it sound like some party.
Do you need a license for the meal or what shop or what?
Are you
Whichever
considered?
you can do.
You don't need a license for the mule. No, you don't.
Does that mean mule? I don't know. Definitely don't need a license for the mule. No, MUAL. Try to just spell it wrong. President shit happens. Hey, that would be a different name. I like it.
President shit happens. Is
Yeah,
there political correctness in the Amish world? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Is there an Amish outlet store? Definitely like in Holmes County.
Yeah, there's like Amish countries. Like I'm sure you'd find some in PA and Holmes County, Ohio. You find
Right.
some Amish clothes in thrift stores mostly. Mostly it's thrift stores.
Yeah, Amish voted for our president. I
Some of
heard
them
that
did.
in Pennsylvania they were going out to vote. I don't know how much truth there was behind it, but that's what I heard. I know typically they don't get involved with politics because they kind of stay out of that,
Yeah.
away from
Aw.
government stuff.
Uncle Bo says, I don't play the lottery, but if I played and won, I would tell you to, but that's it. Aw, thanks, Uncle Bo. We're counting on it.
Uh,
The fastest way to play the lottery is to drive by the gas station and throw a handful of money out.
that would
That is
save.
so true. That is so
If you
true.
think about it, that's probably better. Well, it depends on like a handful of $100 bills, but if you go in to buy a ticket, you're gonna buy something else. Then you buy like a pop or energy drink with a bunch of sugar and crap in it and cigarettes. Then you go smoke that and drink the sugar, and then you get sick from all that unhealthy food, and then it's gonna cost you a bunch of money later down the road. You gotta retire early, so you lose that money, and you got all these hospital bills from the unhealthy stuff that you bought when you went in to buy a lottery ticket that you didn't win.
Wow, that went down a wormhole,
So
like really big wormhole.
didn't really work out that great, did it?
But I love that because you know what? Somebody else is going to get more out of that money than what they would if you go buy a lottery ticket. Because what happens to that money? Well, it goes into the jackpot then, but government gets half of it probably, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they need money. They're broke. They need more to spend on stuff. Are you the owner or operator of a company? As far as like the shed equipment stuff, I don't own any shed equipment stuff at this point. I sold it a couple years ago already, and so I just drive other people's stuff. They pay the bills. I hit the gas. They pay the bills.
No political stuff. You two are awesome, and may God bless you. Thank you. Okay, girl. I like that channel name. Okay, girl. We
Yeah.
on
Why does
it.
it make? Why does it like when I see it? I think of Oreo cookie.
Oreo
Yeah.
cookie. Oh my
Well,
God.
it's
It
like
looks like Oreo,
yeah,
doesn't it? It
and
kind of
then
does look like
KIE.
Oreo.
It's an Oreo cookie. Tell you what.
I love watching you hook up and pull those sheds. You do it so professionally and don't let anyone bully you. Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Good job, honey.
What's that name? Chef Grandma Faye. Interesting.
Well, I think it's about time that we get off here. I like your show and good when the boss gets on the repost. Aw, thanks, because I know y'all call me the boss. I still don't know why, because of you, probably.
I don't remember who
Call me the
started
boss.
that. I don't remember who started it. Somebody started that.
Thank you. I'm still not sure if I like it, if I hate it. So I'm on the verge here. I'm on the edge. Amish, I heard, came out big time. They were tired of the way they were treated.
Yeah.
Could be talking about voting, probably.
What is your new shed used for, by the way? So if he was talking about the old shed I tore down, I had gotten a shed that was sitting where we're sitting right now. They were just for storage, and then we sold that. We built this for my office. So this is a 14 by 24. It has a 4-foot porch along the front, and
Yeah.
it's all finished out. So I use it for my office. And then I got another little one, like 8 to 12, back here behind us that we use for storage.
That video is
So
on the channel somewhere of us building and finishing out this one.
yeah,
Is it on this channel or is it on our other channel?
I believe it's still on this channel, where we built this office.
If you didn't know, we have another channel called Life with Josh and Sarah. If you want to see more of our personal life,
Yeah,
you can go on there and watch those videos.
yeah. And then maybe I'll start another one someday. I'm not sure yet. Just I don't know. I want to do more like talking. Um, like who's this guy that I've been listening to? Um, Mike, a black guy.
Um, okay, why the heck can I
I
not
don't
think
know.
of his
We'll
name?
think of it. But he just talks.
Okay, I gotta find him now
He
because
talks a lot of
he
just
has some really good stuff.
right motivational stuff. Just talking about life and motivation and give advice and stuff like that. And I can't decide if I want to mix that in. I don't want to mix it in with the shed hauling videos. I know that, or mix it in with the other stuff.
Myron Golden.
Myron Golden, yeah,
Yeah, we
very,
love listening to him.
he has a lot of wisdom on a lot of stuff. So, anyways,
Well, you picked up a lifelong subscriber today.
hello,
Aw,
hello. Thank
thank you
you.
very much. Short of living in Oklahoma.
Can Amish be drafted? My understanding is no. That's one of their big things that they're so serious about not getting driver's license and sort of be as the best thing I know. Best way I know how to say it is unattached from the world, unattached from the government. Just they're very, very much against going to war, and so they stick with not having driver's license or electric run to their house or any public utilities, so that they don't end up possibly getting drafted. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Sarah
Um,
and Josh, crazy shit encounters. That should be a video. That could be a video. We could take clips out of all the other videos and make it that.
yeah,
That could be a video.
I started one video that I haven't finished yet of shit repos and toilets. Because there's a lot of toilets in a lot of the videos that have a toilet.
That is true.
I couldn't find as many as I needed to try to get a good video out of it.
Shawnee says 7:24 time now. What time is it? Your Josh and Sarah. It is same time.
Yeah.
I'm curious where you live. Where you coming from?
Who are you talking to? Oh, John.
Johnny Ballard.
Do you ever watch Unashamed?
Unashamed.
Is that
Okay,
the movie or is it that the Phil Robinson's podcast?
I have seen that just lately. I saw that somewhere. Is it a show? I can't remember now. I know I've seen it. I got I got a music suggestion for you guys. There you
Right.
go. Okay. Please consider it. We're considering. Love you guys.
Duck
Thanks,
Call
Poopy.
People. Yeah, the Duck Dynasty people.
Duck coffee.
I've heard of that podcast. I have
Phil.
not listened to any of it. I have not listened to any of that podcast. No.
Glad there's not a smell on video. Toilets up. Yeah, no kidding. If smell came through video, I don't know.
Right,
That would be
Dan.
very.
Daniel. Love the toilet video. Yeah.
That was a nasty one.
Yikes.
Audrey says, I love watching you cook. I've been thinking about lately that I should upload more cooking videos. I have not done a cooking video in a long time because it got a little overwhelming. But
Try that in a small town. Yeah, I've heard that song.
yeah, we know
Yeah.
that song. Absolutely. Is 7:30 is 5:37 here in South Dakota near Mount Rushmore. I see.
Yeah. We
So
need to
you're
go to Mount Rushmore. We haven't been there yet.
5:37. That's a weird, odd time. It's not 2 hours behind. It's
Well,
interesting.
your clock is wrong.
Your clock is wrong.
Sorry, your clock is wrong.
Your clock must be 10 minutes faster than everybody else's. Probably. You have any pets? Yes, we have 2 cats. Fluffy and Marshmallows.
Oh.
Boys named them.
You said you have any pets, and then you said that's an awesome song. I'm trying to think There's a song called "You Have Any Pets." You should. They are very country and they by the Bible. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I used to watch the show, the Duck Dynasty show. Used to watch that some, but yeah, I have my podcast the PBD podcast that I'm stuck on, and that's about it.
Yeah, I do like listening
So
to Sadie. She has got some really good stuff.
right, Sadie Robinson should be Phil's granddaughter, right?
Yeah, Phil's granddaughter. Sarah has Josh. I'm not sure what Ray says.
All right, we got to get off here.
Yeah.
We promised the boys to watch a movie yet, so
But we gotta go.
gotta catch up on the family time.
Thank you all. 4:31 in Olympia, Washington. I see. Man, you guys are all like way off, huh? That's 3 hours behind.
7:29.
It's 7. Yeah.
It's probably mine.
Maybe the computer has like a different
6:29 in Alabama. Now that guy's on it. JH is on it. You got your clock right.
So you're only an hour behind, huh? Yeah, you finally caught us live. I'm sorry, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're late.
We are
Late to the party.
ready to hop off. So
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. We
don't
hope you have
know
an
what his name
amazing
is.
Christmas and have a good night.
Night boat.
We'll catch y'all later. Thanks for hopping on.
We're from Ohio.
And thanks for always supporting us, watching our videos. We appreciate every one of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Bye now. Are you gonna hang up or are you just gonna let it go?
It's hard to walk away. Oh, Michael's is that Michael? Michale? Michael.
I think it's Michael.
Yeah. We're close to Mansfield. That's where we're at. Merry Christmas. Can you say Merry Christmas in Dutch yet?
Maddie Grishdag.
Merry Christmas. Christmas is Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know that Mary is
Newark.
a different name.
Hi, you. So you're Newark. I used to work at a place called 64 Metals on 13 in St. Louisville years ago. Just curious if you happen to know.
We're supposed to be leaving, honey.
I know. The new guy showed up. So love you, John Rice. Ooh, I'm hungry for rice.
Hey, that's not nice.
No, this name has
I
good
know.
stuff. Rice is good for you. Sometimes things come out of my mouth that I can't stop. And I said,
Sometimes he doesn't think about what he says.
Right.
If you don't know him, you're like, oh my gosh, did he just say that?
Jay Hart, thank you for subscribing. From Virginia Beach.
Know where that? Oh, he says he knows where that's at. Now you can go and live in peace, okay?
Yes. Yes. All right.
Bye.
Later, gang.
I might keep on staying.
We're out.
See ya.
How do I end this?
I can't end it.
Oh, here it is. End stream. Let's see if somebody says something cool yet.
Oh my gosh.
I vote for Sarah's channel.
Aw, thanks, Jack.
Cool. All right. Bye. We're out. All right. Go on here and